Good day, everyone. My name is Terrence Parker, aka Mook the Great, YouTube Kung Fu Thai Art. Was watching the video last night. Young brother, spiritual soul. Got good words coming from you, bro. I like everything you was saying on your video. You was talking about the third eye and why people shouldn't open it. And everything you said on there is true. Every ounce. And the reason why I'm making this video is to kind of like, give a little bit more to it. Like, you say you won't have no choice but to eat meat. It's almost like I could barely eat meat now. Like, I look at it different when I eat it, and that's the truth. It might taste good and everything, and you look at it different when you get to that bone and you do endure the pain that animal went through. And everybody should know by now that, beef sits you down. Look how they take cows out, and you actually do feel that. And it kind of like, this video also let me know more about me and why I shouldn't, because everything he touched on there was the truth, And there's a few more things, that maybe not everybody in this universe see, Maybe not every human being is attached to the universe like that. But maybe one of these days, bro, we could talk and I'll see. But I'm just, really just trying to get in touch with like minds. The world is at a very sensitive point. Our universe need our energy. I mean, look, today's day June. It's June what? June 15th or something like that today. I don't really hold track to the days. The calendar ain't the truth, But I still need a hoodie on. I still need a hoodie on. I know I'm in the Midwest, but I still need a hoodie on. So, things is changing out here, And people need to bear witness to the change. So when things change and, they say when they had that tsunami over there in, what was that? Not Thailand. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The major tsunami that kind of wiped everything, wiped a lot out, They say the earthquake that caused that tilted the Earth's axis 2 inches, So you have to think that's very valuable due to the fact that the whole universe is all numbers and mathematics. That's very valuable. The Earth's axis tilted 2 inches. It's a whole lot of correction that come with that, It's a whole lot, and we bear witness to it right now, Ain't no telling when the Earth will correct herself, but it's a lot of things that's going to come in the near future. I hope I'm talking loud enough. I do have a tendency to talk low. It's just my deep voice. I don't have no choice. Then one more. But yeah, just kind of wanted to touch bases on that, Tell people, I also listen to Dr. Brother Ray Hager, I'm probably going to send them shots out in every single one of my videos. Every single one of them, because I need, y'all won't help. I needed help and they helped me. You know what I mean? Infinite waters diving deep. You need some inspiration for the morning and sun to hit him up, Breathe in some of that good ass prana, I'm, everybody, slow down. Be still sometime. Teach your babies how to be still. When it's time for your baby to go to bed and they just sitting there rolling around on the couch or in the bed and acting like they can't sit still. Make them practice sitting still early. You're going to need it. You're definitely going to need it in life. I hope everybody is awoke, and I hope that everybody can wake up. I mean, with my third eye being open, my heart sends directly to the pain that we send into our own universe, to our own land. You know, we doing too much for no reason. They say the world overpopulated, but they ain't building homes for these overpopulated or jobs for people to live in them. You know what I mean? They build more prisons though. Got billions, trillions into the prison system. I live in Ohio. Ohio is like in the top 5 in states that has prisons. Like we up there with California and Texas, and this is only Ohio. Them is major states, big states. This is only Ohio. You know, just pay attention, people, and stop classifying God as any human form. If you want to look for God in human form, look in yourself. Look in yourself. Feel that love. It's the only love that matter out here. You know. Quit asking another human being to give you what God is the only one to have for you. The closest thing to that is the love that you get from your mom or your father. If you was raised with your father, a lot of us wasn't. You know. It's life. Just because life wasn't so good to you, that mean you turn over a bad leaf and share some of that negative energy with life. You're only sharing it with yourself. Guide your energy. Be your own. Be your own you. Be your best version. Quit wanting to do what everybody else doing. Excuse me, everybody, But, you know, be you. Be your best version. Build your vibe up. If some of y'all got grandmothers, great grandmothers, and they really grandmothers and great grandmothers, I'm not saying that to down nobody's grandmothers, but nowadays a 38-year-old woman could be a grandmother. Very easy, you know what I mean? But, them grandmothers with that spiritual essence in them, talk to them. Talk to them a lot. Talk to them a lot. Build your spiritual essence. Release yourself from the bounds, from the chains of religion. The definition of religion changed. And it's probably going to continue to change. I learned last night in the Dr. Ray Hagen lecture. His name was Johannes Gutenberg. He invented the press pen, the make paper, the put text on paper. You know what I mean? He invented that. The first book that he ever produced was his own Bible. Now this was in the years of, if I remember, I think it was like 1400. And he produced 1400, somewhere in the 1400s, if I'm not mistaken. But he produced, the first book ever written was the Bible, and it was his version, his thoughts. You know what I mean? That I'm trying to convince the true indigenous people of this world that this other thing, this other thing, I'm not gonna give it too much power. I'm not, this other thing that they call religion, life. They outlaw all of our texts. They outlaw all of our books. Whoever was caught with this text is to be put to death. They ain't gonna just take the books from you and burn them. You read them already. You can talk to people about this. And your peoples, your brothers and sisters, will feel the truth in it. And was forced, but I got the windows open, trying to let some fresh air in, listening to nature. It's early in the morning, it's still quiet. I had a bit of sorry, I'm looking so rough, everybody. I had a bit of a quick moment. My girl had some bad news early this morning. You know, we all praying, and everybody who pulled through. I'm confident in everybody who pulled through. I've never seen nobody just, you know, lose it just because of situations. That's the part of it all. Even though this negatives can be what they are, negatives can only be what you take them. You know, but it wasn't really a negative. One of her cousins lost their wife on vacation, and today is birthday. So I mean, like, life is real. You know, life when we weren't promised to be rich, we weren't promised to be poor. We weren't promised to live in a house. We weren't promised to live up under a rock. But you was given life. Figure out, play your part, be your best you, be your best version. Because I know y'all don't want to return to the scorched earth. I'm not going to hold everybody long on this video. I really just, I make these videos so if one day if something happened to me, maybe my daughter could look at them and see exactly who her dad is. Me and her mom don't have the best relationship, and I don't choose to get all them peoples in my business. My daughter is sensitive. She already know. I know she know. Same little girl that when I bought me my herbal grinder, brought it home. I was staying 2 hours away. And I came to pick her up for her birthday and take her out to dinner and everything and get her ears pierced and stuff like that. Dropped her off her presents. And before she left, before we was leaving, she ran upstairs. She came back downstairs with this balloon with the exact same smiley face on it that I had on my grinder. The only difference is the words that she said next. Daddy, I know. She looked me dead in my eyes and told me, Daddy, I know. So the spiritual essence that nobody's breathing in, pay attention. All right, y'all. Move the great signing off. Throw y'all shots at I'm gonna try to put them 2 videos that I mentioned earlier in the links. If I can, I'm kind of new. I'm a new tuber. So, But, hey, keep God first. Ashe.